Hello everyone, Barb here. Well, today we are going to make a tag using a combination of things that I have in my stash. Some of them newer than others, some close to my heart, some Spellbinders. I just love putting things together and using up all the things that I have. So this is an Easter bag tag that we're going to make. I will get these out of the way. We'll do a little run through of a few things. This is called Easter Cross. This was from a couple of years ago, retired, close to my heart. Close to my heart was a paper crafting company, and it closed its doors in 2024. I was a consultant and I have a lot of product, so I like to get it out. We all have a lot of product we should get out and use. So we're going to use this faith and this little Easter blessings. These were called fancy tags, and these are a set of dies that cut different tag shapes. I think we use this big one here, and have had these for many, many years. Again, retired, close to my heart. These are Spellbinders Whimsical Winter Critters. And you wouldn't necessarily think that a winter critter would be for Easter, but you can make it work. So we're going to use the bunny, and you can tell these are Spellbinders because they're kind of a coppery gold colored dye. Love them. And I think I purchased those late in 2024, and they are still available. And then here is the mug, Merry Mug Creations. Again, a Christmas item, but we're going to use it for an Easter item. I'm using stamp pads from my stash, Ballerina, Mink, Peach, Glacier. Those are all close to my heart stamp pads because that's what I have. One of the things that I purchased, and I do not remember where, this could have been from either Simon's a Stamp or Spellbinders, one of those companies. It's a magnetic stand. So it stands up, and then I can put all of the different dies that I'm using when I'm cutting out, because sometimes I just have time to cut a little bit out at a time. And it's such a great place to hold all of the dies because these are from multiple sets. And I just wanted to show you that. I know there are different ones out there on the market. I just like the black one for whatever reason. That was the one I liked the most. We will also be using the Misty here. We're going to do some stamping of that faith on the die cuts. And I have some different blenders and all my bits and pieces sitting here. So let's get going. I think the first thing we will do is we will do our stamping. I have the negative space from this faith die. I just have this piece of paper in here because I was lazy and didn't want to clean. You can see that. Oh, the other color that we need is black. And I think for that, I'm going to use my Versafine Onyx black ink. So I've got that. And I'm just nestling that faith die cut into the negative space. And I'm going to do some inking. And close the lid. I have one of these. This one is from We Are Memory Keepers. A bunch of different places have them, but I find it really helpful to give pressure and rubbing on my top. And I can see that looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to get that out of there. There we go. And that looks good. I like that. And while I'm at it, I've got an extra one cut here. I'm gonna stick it in, and I'm gonna do it quick. And then I can just slip it into the stamp pocket and have it on hand for a future need. Ooh, need the scissors out of there. Again, And I like to do that. I like to, if I have a chance to do a few extras, it comes in handy once in a while when you need to put something together fast and quick. Ooh, can we get that? Maybe need a little more ink on there, huh? Well, see, that's the beauty of the Misty. It stays lined up. You can re-stamp. Oh yes, much better. Then I will take this, and this too lives in my stamp pocket so that next time I'm just good to go. I'll get this all out of the way. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Just so that black ink can just go right on there. Ooh, let's see. Okay, let's get that ink out of here. Now we need to do the assembly of our little cup. So we've got the cup pieces, and I'm going to, I think I'm going to use the peach. And I have a piece of scratch paper. It just helps to soak up the ink that's going around, and then I don't end up getting ink on other things because I'm lazy and I don't wipe up after myself as often as I should. So here we go. Just using an ink blending brush. Just giving a little bit of texture around the rim of the base of the cup. And there's just a little subtle difference there. I think we're done with the peach. I have Mink. And Mink will do a few things. So I've got a little baby blender brush. And I'm gonna go around the white. And doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfect in ink blending. Just getting some ink on there. If it's blotchy, it's okay. It's gonna be a lot going on. We'll do a little Mink on the white ears. And we are hoping that we're gonna get a snowstorm. I know that sounds terrible, but we have not had much snow this year. Our snowmobile trailers here have not opened yet. And though we don't ride, I feel bad for people who invest and they don't get a chance to go snowmobiling. It's a big part of the winter economy here in northern Wisconsin. So fingers crossed we get some snow. Okay, I think that's it for that. I've got this little tray here with all my little bits in it. Okay, let's move that up. Hopefully I'm in frame. I'm not even paying attention. Terrible. Ballerina. Got another little brush. Just gonna add a little ink. And this is Ballerina cardstock. This was Mink cardstock, white cardstock peach, and this is Glacier and black. So pretty basic colors that were from close to my heart. Okay. And the little bow, so cute. Now the Close to My Heart's been closed for quite a while, more than getting close to a year. It's been about almost a year since they announced, and everybody went on crazed buying spree. I'm starting to have to look into other inks. interesting, delving into the world of all the different inks that are available out there. I don't know if any of you have special favorites. Gina K, Simon Says Stamp, Altenew. There's lots of different brands out there, and I just don't know where to go. So leave me a little mention down below in the comments and give me your assessment of other brands of inks. Putting a little piece of black on the back side of the little muzzle just to fill that in, and do a little dab of glue on the top and put the little nose piece. Isn't that cute? Okay, we're gonna get our little ears put together. And then we'll start assembling our little bunny cup. Got the ears in place. You want to put those in first before you put the face on, because you want those tucked in. And then we can put the face. It's just working in layers. That's all it is. And then next we want to work on the muzzle. So he'll go right there. And we need the eyes. Eyes always make it. Okay. Got another eye. There we go. And let's see. Little glue on the back of the bow. And you could put bows on the ears. I just liked the bow down here. Okay. Little tie or bow tie layer. And there we go. We've got that bunny. Isn't that cute? I just love him. So sweet. Now we can start assembling. I'm going to pull this out. The tag. So I just cut a piece of cardstock that was 3/4 of an inch wide by 4 inches long. I used a banner punch. I think it was a Stampin' Up! One out of my stash, and a hole punch. And we're going to put this on first. And then this is that tag that I had cut out. I'm going to put a little glue right around the hole and just a little bit down there. And I'm going to just curl up the end just a little bit. I just like how that gives it a little dimension. The other thing we're going to do is flip this over and give it a trimmeroo. Here we go. Just to kind of cut that off so it isn't sticking off the top and the back. The mug and the bow and everything kind of hides everything. So we're just going to put that there. I can tell that I want my glue over here, but not on the ears. You want to keep your glue only where it's going to hit on the tag so you don't end up with a big mess. So there we go. Isn't that fun? Then we've got the face. And I'm just going to put the glue toward the middle. So here we go. Get that on there. Piece of ribbon. Bought this off of Amazon. It's just a silvery ribbon. Pull it through, and then I can use it to tie to the bag. You can see that. And then I do want to put a little bow that I made using a bow builder. It's really a fun way to make bows, but I'm going to grab my hot glue. I just find that the hot glue works so much better to hold these little ribbons in place. So I got my dollop of glue, sticking my bow there. And then I've got some reverse tweezers. And just open them and stick it on there so that it holds that in place so that glue can harden up a little bit. And that's pretty much it. So we've got that one waiting. I'll grab a finished one. You can see, just so fun. And then you tie this on a bag. You wouldn't have to do anything else to your bag. This is all you'd need to do. And it would be super cute. And if the person who is the recipient wants to save this, they can take it off of the bag and hang on to it. I just think it's so fun. And you can write their name on the back if you need to. And there you go. A really cute Easter bag tag using products from Close to My Heart and Spellbinders. Christmas Spellbinders. I love when we can use things in other ways so that it you get a little more out of it. You get a little more bang for your buck. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.